Hello again, everybody. This is Troy, aka the Southern Trash Panda. Welcome back to our survival series in Space Engineers. This is episode 11, I believe. I did go and do some stuff off camera because I felt like our series was kind of getting bogged down by just doing power production and stuff like that. I moved these solar farms, these algae farms. I finally got it moved, and I put in a bunch of lighting to really brighten up the place because it was just so dark. So we've got a bunch of lights going on now. Went ahead and got us up to 6 on the solar panels, and now we've got those going. So what I did is I went ahead and got these 3. Now I have 3. I had one, I added 2 more of the large cargo containers to get rid of all the small or I think they were medium cargo containers. Got them out of there to clean up this kind of mess here. Went ahead, built on 2 more refiners, and took out the small refiners that I had. Built a medical bay and moved my 2 assemblers that I had that were sitting over here, right here, and added 1 more. Got all of the base foundations built and built a connector on the back of the rover and connected it in here so I could charge it up because it was dying on me. So that is it. That is all I have done off camera. But anyway, welcome back, and we're going to get into today's video. What our goal is we are going to go find some ice. And I did some travel, and I went way out in this direction, found a bunch of mountains. I think I'm actually closer to the south end of the moon than the north end, and I think all the ice is on that north end. So from going that way, I'm going to start going out this way. So I did start traveling out in this direction, out over here. Drove for a while, never found anything. And if you look over here, you can kind of see the top of what I believe is a pirate station, and we don't want to get anywhere near that. And so I think what we're going to do, instead of trying to drive all the way out there, which is just ridiculously long because there's like a slight gravity on the moon, and so every time you hit a bump you'll like float, and it makes driving very difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some ion thrusters because we have a low enough planet gravity that the ion thrusters should be able to move this just fine. But in order to make ion thrusters, you got to have thruster components, and you need platinum and gold. I went ahead and got some platinum, which was over here. Mined some platinum, got it refined, but now I got to go get gold. And there was some gold way out yonder way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to charge up myself real quick, hop in here, get my suit energy up, and then we're going to fly over there and try to find where that gold was. So let's just fly off in this direction. And if I remember correctly, it was somewhere over here. I'm looking for markings on the ground for materials. Okay, so there's a patch right there. Let's see if I think that's a patch right there. Yes, patch right there. Silicon, nickel, magnesium. Okay, so not any gold. Now I remember seeing that patch very low, but it was like when I was driving back, I was driving straight for this platinum deposit. So it might be within my best interest to just kind of fly low and see if I stumble upon any materials for gold. I know it's not good. What I'm doing is killing my hydrogen right now. This is the most inefficient way to do this, I know, but I'm gonna see if I end up stumbling upon any gold. Alright, so let me go back over here. Oh, there's something here. Alright, hang on. There's some ice. That's interesting. There's some ice, but I don't want that patch. Okay, let's go in this direction. And I got myself all mixed up, didn't you realize it? Just keeping an eye out for any patches of material. Gotta be something out here. Gotta find that gold. I might have to bring my rover back out, because I don't think I'm gonna find it this way. This is gonna take, it's gonna take forever trying to do it like this, and I'm gonna run out of hydrogen, and then I'm gonna be screwed. Nickel. Come on. Come on, give me something. There's more than just nickel right here. There's usually several things. Really? Just nickel, huh? Alright, well, let me just start heading back in this direction. Oh, here's some stuff. Iron. Just iron, huh? Hey! It's crazy. We'll just head back in this direction. Maybe we'll stumble on something by accident. Right. Ooh, took a little bit of a hit there. Whoops. Alright, well. Yeah, let's go hop in the rover and we'll do it that way. Since that does have a ore detector on it, that will make this a little bit easier. So, like I said, what I'm doing is I am going to look for gold. That's the main thing. I have to have gold. And I remember gold being out in this direction. So, we're just going to drive out this way and see what we can find. I feel foolish because I should have marked it nickel, and that was a big miscalculation on my part when I found it, because it's great to be able to find gold and platinum, because you need those for thruster components, and you know, I think gold is one of those that there's not a lot of those ore deposits, veins, call them that. So let's drive towards this. There's some cobalt. Nickel. We'll drive towards this thing. And maybe we'll stumble onto some gold. Maybe we'll stumble onto some ice. That'd be even better. For now, anyway. And the reason why I'm looking for ice is because I want to build a hydrogen engine and charge up batteries, so that way I got plenty of battery power. Eventually build up a
meteor storm inbound.
A ship. But yeah, I want to be able to build a ship, and the ion engines are, you know, perfect for traveling around in space. Your hydrogen engines or hydrogen thrusters, I mean. Hydrogen thrusters are good for escaping gravity, and they are stronger. But then you gotta have, like I said, you gotta have the ice. So here's magnesium, nickel, silicone. Silver, cobalt. Man, just can't believe I haven't found any gold. And see, if I do end up finding a big deposit of ice, obviously I would just load up on ice and then head back. And, I'd be fine with, it being just that. Ooh, my goodness, it was a bit higher than I was expecting it to be. Alright, there we go. Let's climb out of this thing. Let's get up to the top of this and see what we see. Park, and then I'll fly up here and see if I see any ice. I mean, really? No ice at all? How far am I away from ice? And that's, see, this is why I wanted those ion engines, because then I could just fly up and then see what I need, and then, you know, or see where stuff's at, and then just fly straight to it. No problem, you know. But having to do it this way is killing me. Hey, that looks like something right there. It could just be a visual thing. But that looks like a big patch of ice. I think it was a visual thing, because now it's gone. It was right here. Oh, never mind. Dang. That sucks. Alright, well, I reckon we'll just keep driving in that direction, and maybe we'll head back towards base. Because I know there's some gold. There is gold over there. Let's just head back in the direction of the base and try to stumble on that gold, I reckon. Just drive. Just drive. Cobalt, nickel, iron. Where is that gold? Man, that sucks. Stop. Found it. Alright, here we go. Alright, somewhere right in here. Bingo, baby. Alright, here we go. Set up a marker. New for position. Gold. Gold deposit. Kind of green. Here. Alright, so let's get out. Try to get right above it. There we go. Whoop, wrong button. Be seeing gold in a second now. Look at that. It's beautiful. There's not a lot of it either. Why is it not? Why am I not picking up any gold? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I just mined out. Oh, shit. So my drill glitched out and was mass mining all that gold. Oh my god. Oh well. See, the only thing I want is gold. So we're gonna we'll do it like this. Then we'll dig a little hole right here. Like that. And then we'll just dump all the stone. There we go. There's one big block of stone. The thing is, I don't know how much gold I really need. I'm just gonna keep trying to keep mining it.
Inventory full.
Stone in here. That's fine. We'll do it like that, and then we'll
Inventory
just take
full.
as much stone as we can. Let's fly up here. Let's hop into Rover. Okay, so now we got some gold. So now we can head back to base, and I feel like we've got enough gold to make our thruster components. So that would be good. So now it's going to a little bit of a drive back to base, but we'll get there eventually. See, this is what I was talking about. You hit a bump too hard and you just get flung into the air. It's nickel, cobalt, iron. Pretty good deposits. Right there, man, that's a huge thing. So now we're back. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. And we're going to back this, set the battery to recharge. There we go. Now we're going to go over here. And now we're going to dump this stuff in here so we start getting some gold. Now we're going to go to production. So it don't take a lot of gold to make thruster components, but we're gonna make. Let's make 100 of those. We should be able to make those. Yep, we'll just make 100. I don't know how many I need. But let's see here. Let's go to ion. We're just gonna use the standard ion thrusters. Let's see. What do we need for the small grid version of that? Oh, we don't need barely anything for these. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So let's go in here. What do we need to start it? We need... Okay. Let's get... So here's what I'm thinking. Do I have any... No, I don't have any steel plates. Alright, let's go right here. We'll just get 10 steel plates. And what we'll do is we will... I'm trying to think if I can kind of put them in here. I don't know how many I need for actual lift. So maybe we do like one here. And then one here. Okay. And then we'll have one opposite to that. Unable to place. Is it because it's a half block or something? That's fine. Yeah, it is. That is why. Okay. So we've got 2 up and 2 down in case we screw up and get flipped over. We can maneuver these around. Okay. Now, see what I'm thinking is if we put like one like that and one like that. So then we go this. Go one here, here, and then like that. That should cover. That should be omnidirectional. That should be all I need to move around. And it's not facing anything to where it could mess something up. So that should be all I need. I feel like that would do it. Honestly, I do. Alright, so let's go in here. We need steel plates. We'll get 50 of those. Where are those thruster components at? Thruster components. Oh, here they are. Is that everything I need? So that should be everything. Now, what I need to do, I need to go in here to ion thrusters and get all those put together. Thrusters rover. Put it like that. Okay. And then we'll go G. Go to groups. Thrusters rover. And we'll put these right here and we'll have them set to on off. Okay. So let's turn the batteries on. Unlock. Oh, these should be off. Ooh. Okay. Now, what should happen? I need to go in here and set up a group for my wheels. I have one for front and rear, but I need one for all the wheels. Wheels rover. Okay. And go in here to groups. Wheels rover. And what we'll do is we'll make sure that we turn on off. On off. Okay. So now when I hit 6, my wheels don't work. But now my thrusters work. Alright, so we don't have enough thrust to pick ourselves up. So we do have enough thrust to move forward, backwards, slightly to the side, and push down. But we don't have enough to pick ourselves up. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to add more downward thrust and more upward thrust. You know, that might sound silly, but the reason why is because if I need to... Oh, I need more steel too. Okay, hang on. Go over here. Let's grab a bunch of these. Alright. Ah, damn. Thruster components. Okay, let's just turn this off. So that way this thing doesn't try to fly away. So we'll have 2 downward like that. Then we can have one this direction, one from that direction. Alright. Do it like that. We can What is it? P? P. Here we go. I forgot how you copy. There's a way to copy it, but it's fine. We'll do it like that. And let's go gray. We'll go gray for all these pieces like this. And it just kind of blends in a little bit. And we'll do it like that so it's kind of isolated. So I don't bump it on anything. Now how much? Still, okay, I got plenty of still plates. Alright, cool. Alright, were those kind of in front of that? Yeah, they were. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm doing this in uniform. Let's paint these real quick. Boom. Boom. Go ahead and make these. Alright, I'm gonna get do this like backwards. There we go. Face that way. You face that way. There we go. And now we will close it in. So has some protection. Alright. So thrusters, rover. We want to control A and do that. There you go. Y. We will make sure. Okay, so these are not all on the same page at the moment. So let's shut them off. See, some of them are on, some of them are off. Okay, that's fine. Let's go control panel, thrusters. We'll turn them off. We'll do it this way. We'll control A except for you. Right here, we'll do it like this. On, off. So they should all be off now. So we go 7. There we go. So we do got enough to go up. We got enough to come down. Alright. We can go sideways. Alright, so I am worried about side to side. I am concerned I don't have enough for side to side movement. So let's throw on 2 on the tops. So that way we've got a little bit more side to side. The concern is that I won't be able to really control it, and then it comes I'm falling down, and then I'm in trouble. So let's go thrusters. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. On, off. I'll go back in here, control panel, thrusters. Yeah, thrusters. Let's click on these. And then we'll go control A, save. Now we should have plenty of thrust to go side to side. Now the concern is battery usage, but we can worry about that later on. Alright. Now we do got plenty of rocking power, but I worry that the gyroscope isn't strong enough. So let's go check out this gyroscope. It's all the way up. So let's get out. Let's go to gyro. And let's build. I don't know where my current gyroscope is. We're going to put another gyroscope and we'll put it right there. So let's. Okay, these aren't as strong as I thought they were. The main thing is we're going to go up and we're going to get out of atmosphere. We'll turn our dampeners off so that we can crank up. This is crazy. Let's go ahead and save real quick just to be safe. And I'm going to get us out of planetary gravity. And this is technically our first ship. And we are now officially in space, everyone. So I think this is going to be the perfect stopping point for us for today's video. We have officially made it into space. So we have now built some ion thrusters on our rover so that we could travel up into space. And we are going to use this as our opportunity to go find some ice. But keep in mind that the next goal is going to be that we build a craft up in space and we build us our first actual ship. And then we can travel to asteroids and try to find us some uranium, which will, we'll be able to power up some reactors. And then we can really get moving. So this is Troy, the Southern Trash Panda, signing off.